And sorry for those technical difficulties. As we are underway here on Daily Field. And here with a few stats that I mentioned while while I was just talking to myself. Um, did not have the microphone turned up. Here's a few storylines on the game. The Averett University women's soccer team kicks off 2019 season against the Ferrum College on Fridays at 7 p.m. Averett was picked 7th in the USA South preseason poll. Ferrum and Averett last met on last year, August 31st, at Ferrum. Ferrum defeated the Averett Cougars 2-0. Averett is looking to build on its previous 5-11-1 record from last season, where it made it to the first round of the USA Conference Tournament. Ferrum finished last year with a 9-6-2 record. The players to watch for today's game: Emily Meter, the senior captain, returns on the Cougars with 3 goals and 1 assist in her career. And also, Adriana Perez, the sophomore, appeared in every single match last year and led the team with 3 goals, also with Meter. Inside the numbers, 134, the total number of saves last season made by the Cougars. And in goal today, we have Morgan Dills, who is a sophomore. She is a master down there. Also, like I said about Colton Dutch's last game, she gets a lot of love her way as the ball comes to her. But she is no joke. She is all about her saving. She does not play around with what she has to do, and her job is to keep these goals out. As our Cougars are early with the ball, that was Ashley Rulo kicking the ball out of bounds over there. And the ball kick to number 11, Josephine Sundboom. Let me make sure I say that right before I say it. As the ball is down to number 12, Madison Morin, the freshman for the Averett Cougars. She is from Woodbridge, Virginia. As she is in her first collegiate game, she is out there trying to make an impact early. And her second year as a coach, Colin McTiger is in her, and that is as I was talking, that was a goal. Just over the outreached arms of Morgan Dills. Did the just amazing shot by, can I get the number there? I cannot. She's been over the tire shoe right now. But amazing shot there. Right over the outreach arms. It looks like number 5 from here. I am going to say Mac Kennedy. That's his name I'm going to go with right now. Just over the outreached arms of Morgan. But she got it right up and over. It's either number 5 or 15. Cannot see. It may be 15, Casey Raggett, who is a sophomore. And so the Ferrum Panthers are already on top 1-0 early in this game. And she gets it back and she shoots again. And this time she's far right. And it's going to be out on the Ferrum College Panthers. And as I was mentioning, this is the second season for Coach Colleen McTighe, as she is looking to build on last year's record for the team. And for the Ferrum Panthers, this is Erin Selby's first season as a coach, as the women's soccer coach, as she looks to build on her first win as a Ferrum Panther head coach. And the Panthers just kick it back just to be safe. And back on the attack is number 10. And you're going to see her all day, Miss Emily Meter. She is all over the place when it comes to this soccer game. And the Ferrum Panthers just playing keep away for it right now. And they kick it downfield. Down in front of number 5, Kristen Clancy, who is also a senior. Good defense by the Cougars here. Number 5, Kristen Clancy. Stolen. Looked like it was going to be stolen there by Adriana Perez as Ashley Rulo goes to the ball. Panthers try to get in the box. And, of course, it's kicked away by Miss Kristen Clancy. She is good at what she does. That is why she's down there. And here comes Ashley Rulo. Back to 19. Jacqueline Ditani, who is also a freshman. And back to it. I told you. She is a workhorse. She gets to it. And that is what she loves to do. Captain on the team, number 10, Emily Meter. And number 19, Miss Jacqueline Ditani. She looks like she has her leg wrapped up, so she may be trying to play through an injury, which is very tough to be the first season of the game. That shows a lot of grit from Miss Jacqueline. With just under 35 to play in this first half, the Cougars are on the losing end of the score right now, 1-0 to the Ferrum Panthers. As the Panthers are on the attack, looks like it is, as they skip it and blocked out of bounds by number 3, Joanna Stitchell. Stitchell, who sat out all last season with the ankle injuries on and off through the whole year, is finally getting to play this year and is starting the year off with a star. That is big time. I know the Cougars missed her last year. Corner kick for the Panthers. Blocked by the ladies. And a save there by Morgan. Oh, and it looks like the Cougars are on the attack. As number 12, Madison Morin, the freshman, trying to get around there. Good click up. Here comes Madison again. She's going to ooh, I thought she was going to shoot that one. Here comes Ashley Rulo. Upfield to Adriana Perez. And was 15 earlier for the Ferrum Panthers who scored that. It was Casey Raggett. She is a sophomore, 5'3". from Graham, North Carolina, Southern Alamance High School. On the move a lot early in this game. Number 11, Josephine. She is moving. She is all over the place. And here comes Emily Meter tracking down that ball. Adriana Perez as well. Those are two lightning fast defenders who are just on top of their game. And here comes the Panthers as they skip it upfield to number 2, Alexis McCargo. And it just sails out of bounds. Good defense there by number 9, Josephine Hayes, the freshman from Ashburn, Virginia. And number 2, Jenny Montez is in there for the Cougars as number 11, Josephine, takes a break and sits down. Like I said, she's over there getting some water. She is tired. She was moving all over the place today early in this game as we have 31-12 remaining in this first half. And again, the front of the Ferrum Panthers jerseys are really hard to read. The back is better, but with these girls having this long hair, it's sometimes hard to read their number. So apologize, excuse me, apologize if I cannot see the number on the back of their shirts correctly. I would try to get their names as best as possible. And as you can tell, early in the season, first game, these girls do look a little fatigued. A lot of running in this game of soccer, as I claimed earlier. It is just a hard sport to play, hard sport to get fatigued, to get in shape for. But I know that these girls would dig deep. It's still early in the season. Like I said, first game for both of these teams as they come in looking to build a 1-0 record to start the year off, as we have 30-19 left and the Ferrum Panthers are up 1-0. Good defense on the far side of the field by look like I believe it was number, can't tell, but here's Emily Meter over here. That was number 3, Joanna Stitcher on the steal on the defense. Here's Emily Meter trying her best, and it's going to be a corner for the Cougars here. Big attempt for the Cougar here, as it looks like number 9, Josephine Hayes, the freshman, is going to take the corner for the Cougars. Big play here for the Cougars. They would like to get inside the box and get as best a shot as possible, as the Panthers just surround and box up as anyone would in the corners. Oh, what a great corner kick there from Josephine, as Emily Meter looked like she just mistimed it just a little bit. Thought a Panther was going to get, her head on it. And don't know what exactly the call was. Do not know exactly what the call was, but it's looking like okay. It's just a side throw out of bounds. Nothing, no call there. Just the Panthers figuring out who they want to play. Josephine with the battle there, as number 2 flies by everybody. Number 2, Frances Best, just flies by up to number 15. Number 15, who has the goal in the day, Casey Raggett, skips it across field to number 3. I'm sorry, but the Ferrum Panthers on our paper do not have a number 3, so I will look up her online really quick so I can get her name and write that in But the Panthers are still on the attack as Emily Meter takes it. Here she goes upfield. She could skip it. She did. She gets it to Adriana Perez. And the goalie, that is number 00. It looks like Taylor Dotson, the junior goalkeeper out of Warrenton, Virginia, kicks it out. And none other than, you know who, number 5, Kristen Clancy on the defensive play. And there is an offsides on the play, as I am right now looking up who is number 3 on the women's soccer team. Sorry that we do not have her name on the program, but number 3 is Allison Setlock. I would have her written in from now on. I do have her in this program. Is number 12, Kayla Linty, attacks, shoots, and it's going to be a corner for the Panthers here as Morgan Deals does what she does best and keeps the ball out of the net. And I do want to say this here. The Cougars have a very, very short bench this year. 11 people on the field at one time, 12, 13, 14. Looks like only 15 people on the roster total. And that the crazy part is that Morgan is the only goalkeeper on the team. So let's pray Morgan never gets hurt. We wish nothing but the best for Morgan. Anything. Looks like a big play there. And here comes number 12, the freshman. Oh, and the Panthers just came up with it. And they have a lot in the box. Oh, and the Panthers do not. Panthers did not look like they seized that opportunity. They had at least 4 in the box, and nobody took advantage of what I would have called a great shot at the goal. But they do throw it in fast and right back to it. Ashley Rulo with a great defense. Once again, Ashley on the play gets it out of bounds. And also for this team, this Averett soccer team, just like the boys, I said 17 out of 20 were underclassmen. And this one here, we have 1, 2, 3. So 12 out of 15 are underclassmen. So 2 seniors and 1 junior. Once again, a young soccer team on our hands. And they do not look bad to start the year off. 25 minutes left to go in this first half. And not looking too bad. So we just played 20 minutes of soccer. The girls don't look very bad. And hopefully they can get attacked soon here and get us a goal really soon. And the Ferrum Panthers back on their attack. Number 2, Frances Best, is trying her best to do what she does. And she takes a shot at the goal, and Morgan just does what she does best. Scoops it and takes it. Make sure nobody gets it. And I'm not going to lie to you, as I said earlier, both these teams look a little gassed early in the season. And I know soccer is one of the most tiring sports you can play. Constant sprinting with the ball coming towards you. Good header there by Joanna Stitchell. Also another header by number 9, Josephine Hayes. Up to number 12, Madison Moore, who kicks it up to none other than Emily Meter. 19, up the field. Jacqueline Ditani up to, can't see her number. That is number 7. Aslan Shea, sophomore from Norfolk, Virginia. As the goalkeeper, Taylor Dotson does what she does best, and that's keep that ball out of that goal. As the Panthers are on the attack here. as two girls take a fall there, and nothing was called in a shot. I would call that a shot taken. It looks like sails far left, and here comes a sub. Two subs as well. For one, Ashley Rulo, she is gassed over there, and another for Joanna Stitchell. And also one for, it looks like, Adriana Perez over there. Morgan scoops it and does what she does best. None other. She's going to have a busy game tonight. These girls are tired and will be shooting from far distances and will just do whatever they can to go score a goal, especially here early on as the Ferrum Panthers are still up 1-0. As the Ferrum Panthers make a sub here, like I said, it's so hard to see their numbers, especially on that far side of the field where they're standing at and with their hair. It's hard to tell sometimes. Good defense there by the Cougars, by Ashley Rulo, who's back in the game and just ready to play. I know she is fighting through over there with the guys. Like I said, the Averett Cougars have a short bench, so they made to make sure their water is ready at halftime. With 21 minutes to go left in this first half, they need to fight deep and right here. It's going to look like it's going to be a shot. No, that's not. Good defense there by the Cougars, by number 7, Eslyn Shea. Shot wide right by the Panthers. Skip by the Panthers. Kicks it out. Shot blocked by Ashley Rulo. The Cougars need to get this one out as fast as possible. And you know who. Morgan Dills. I don't have to say her name too many times more tonight, because by the end of the night, you're going to know who she is, because she does what she does at a high rate. And there goes Emily Meter. Ooh, just got away from her. Number 23, Ayana Virgin, got that right out. And she's also a freshman. A lot of freshmen early on in our game. Game number 1 on Daily Field, the Averett men's soccer team took on the Guilford Quakers out of Greensboro College from the ODAC conference. Had 3 freshmen score in their game today, in their first collegiate game today. And also, like I said, 23, Ayana Virgin, who is out of Hampton, Virginia, is a freshman. And like I said, those freshman jitters get to you. I remember my first game like it was the other day. That first game is just very, very, very different, and it gets to you. But once you play for about 5 minutes, you get your under your belt, there's nothing that you can do. It's out there like a regular game from there. So I know these girls are happy and ready to go, as we got some more subs for the Ferrum Panthers, trying to stay fresh, just trying to stay hydrated as they look to tack on to their 1-0 lead. Ball in on the far side, right over Ashley Rulo's head. The Panthers look to pass it up, but Josephine Hayes is just there, and she is good on defense. There's one thing that she can do, and that is play defense. I tell you what. Oh, great pass. And Emily Meter just mishandles it just a little bit. But here she is again. Josephine is playing tremendous defense just like that. Right back at it, and it's just a hard pass sails out of bounds by number 19, Jacqueline Ditani, who is also Ditana, sorry for that. But she's also a freshman. I tell you what, this Cougar team is loaded with freshmen and loaded with sophomores who are going to be in it for the long run. That's out of bounds by the Ferrum Panthers. Good hustle over there by number 22. Look like Abigail Light, who other than is a freshman. I tell you what, I know you guys are probably tired of hearing me say freshman, but this is what this game is coming to. Freshmen are playing good, and they are getting better every single day. Score still 1-0 here as the Ferrum Panthers look to attack. Good defense over there by number 7, Aslan Shea. Ball sails out of bounds. Averett throw in. And we got a back and forth uphill battle. This ball is just traveling back and forth, up and down, left and right, right to left. And it looks like the Ferrum Panthers have control. Look to pass it up just a little too hard for her teammate, as we're going to now have a goal kick here. Good pass, good idea, just a little too hard. As the Panthers look like they're back, trying to attack here. And here's number 12 again, as she's trying to get around her defender. She's hustling hard. Good hustle by there by number 12, Madison Morin. As the Ferrum Panthers have a throw in here with 15:15 left in the first half. Good move by Madison there. By Aslan Shea there. And you know what she does. Taylor Dawson, junior year, she's ready to have a big season, as she's not allowed a goal thus far through this game. And it's offsides. Call the ref, and not usually you see offsides at the 35-yard line, but still part of the rules. And here we go, got a free kick by your girl Kristen Clancy. She is doing what she's been doing for 4 years now. Like I said, she is one of the 2 seniors on this soccer team, and she doesn't wear that band with a purpose. She wears it for a reason, as she makes a good pass up and just inside the box. We got to have a shot. No. Great pass by Kristen Clancy upfield to Emily Meter. As she, like I said, she doesn't wear that captain band for no reason. She wears it because she deserves it and she earned it. She is a 4-year player here, Averett, and she is the truth. And Averett inside their own 30 here. We would like to see them push and attack and try to get us a great pass deep in enemy territory. We're going to have Ashley Rulo push it. She does fall down. Nothing's called. And now the Panthers are on the move. Ashley Rulo is making a great hustle play to get over there. And good job over there by number 19, Jacqueline Ditana, as she just kicks it out of bounds to stop the bleeding. Excuse me, that may have not been Jacqueline. That was, I cannot actually see, but she also has her knee tape. So we look like we have 2 Cougars I was looking at the knee tape. I'm sorry. We have two Cougars that are absolutely wrapped up on the whole right leg. Let me see what number that is for you guys. That is number 6, Sabrina Begg, freshman midfielder out of Woodbridge, Virginia. Another freshman there. She hustled hard for that ball, and that's what we like from Averett. This time, number 19, Jacqueline DeTana, gets that ball out of here. And I don't need to say her name anymore, but I will because I love saying it. Maury Deals has it. She kicks it away, boots it away. As we have 12:15 to go here, and it looks like there was a missed handball call there maybe. Didn't call it, so let's play it. So we're not going to keep going. As that sun is all the way set, those lights are getting bright. This is Daily Field at its finest. Avery University Cougars, turf field. We love playing here. We love having it. So we are going to always be here excited to go. As the Panthers are on the attack, they shoot and miss far right. The Panthers had a great skip and a great look there. I thought they, excuse me, I thought they had the chance to make something special there, but they just kept the ball just up a little bit. Great pass from the far side of the camera, and back to Morgan Deals for a goal kick. And these girls with 11-11 to play, like I said, looking gas, but they are fighting hard. Here's Josephine making good moves here. She's just going to kick it out. Back to your girl, Kristen Clancy. Kristen fighting for it. And it looks like an offside, maybe a holding. Don't know what that's called. I'll look into that later. But Averett has the ball. Averett free kick. And ball sails out of bounds. Number 25, Gabriella Cameron, sophomore midfielder, Chesapeake, Virginia, throws it in. And we have a sub here, number 12. Kayla Lentini is subbing out for, it is going to look like she's running my way, so I can tell you really soon. That's looking like number 9, Brianna Hoons, freshman out of Gainesville, Virginia. And it's a battle here for it. And you know what she does best. Gets it out of there. Kristen Clancy. And number 20 gets it over. And if I could bet, I would bet this is going to go. Oh, great move there by Josephine. Wow. And I think he called it out of bounds there. Tough to see from my angle there, but a beautiful move by Josephine. And she dribbled around a defender. Oh, great defense there by number 6, Sabrina Bragg. And the ball sails out of bounds. Score still 1-0. Your Ferrum Panthers on top. And your Averett Cougars down. But they are in positions to score the ball. Right now, they are doing good. Keeping this defensive battle in their grasp, in their reach, where they have one shot. They're going to make the most of it. I can promise you that. I know our Lady Cougars are definitely about that life, if you know what I'm saying. Because if they get a slither of opportunity, they're going to do one thing with that slither, and that's score that ball. Good move here by Jenny Montez. Kick it up to Clancy. Ashley Rulo gets in the mix. Up to number 6. Doing what She is really good. She is going to get to that ball. She'll bring the bag. And she looks like she's on a hurt leg as she's bending down and messing with her knee right now. But she is battling through that pain. And I cannot do anything but respect that from these Cougars. Ball came back at Morgan. And you know what Morgan does best. Morgan does what she does. And that's gets to that ball and does not let it go in. Back to Jenny Montez. Upfield, this is what we need. Let's go, Emily. Good pass. All the way to number 12, Madison Maureen. And number 23, Ayana Virgin, just made a hawk on that ball. She is looking like she's full energy as she kicks the ball out of bounds. And her being on defense, she probably has more energy than a lot of these girls out here. The Averett defense has been battled all night as Ferrum looks like they're pushing the attack. But now it's Averett's turn to push this attack, and we need something good to happen. Good pass in there. They miss another handball, it looks like. The girls looked like they were going to stop playing there, but they didn't call it. Jenny to go, and it's going to be a corner. And here goes the good corner kicking. Last time, Josephine Hayes gave a tremendous corner. So let's see if she can deliver for a 2-for-2 as Ferrum's going to post up even harder this time. They saw what she could do last time, and they're posting up. They're not even going to guard the – they're going to only send 3 this time at Averett's 3 instead of 5. As she delivers another one. Ooh, and it just gets away. Josephine is delivering these corners. I tell you what. I tell you, that thing is beautiful. Josephine Sunboom. She is booming those corners. I tell you what, those Cougars get another opportunity, too many opportunities. They will put one of those in the goals. I can guarantee that. Ferrum to your far right. Ferrum to the far left. And this time they do catch the handball. That's the third one, I believe, today. But that's the first one they called. So here your Ferrum Panthers are going to have a free kick from the 20, it looks like. Our ladies are going to wall it best as possible. And I can tell you what, it's not going to be easy to score on Morgan Deals right here. This is not an easy task to do. 20 with our girls walling up. Can't tell who this is shooting exactly for Ferrum right now. But they shoot. And Morgan Deals caught it, but she muffed it. So it's back to the Panthers. That was number 8, Jenny Janicki, that shot that one. Jenny Janicki, who shot that one. Pronounced that one right. As it is just about 5 minutes remaining here in this first half. As now Jenny takes the corner. And the Cougars gets past everybody. Jenny's trying to kick it out. I hear the coach screaming out. And it's going to be the Cougars' ball. And the Panthers look like they've taken back as great save there. And Jenny clears it and gets it out. Back to Emily Mader as she tries to get upfield, but the Ferrum Panthers are just on top of it. Jenny still steps in front of the pass, but just can't get to it. And it sails over their heads, and I believe that is offsides, and I knew it. I don't know much about soccer, but I knew that one was offsides bad. Didn't think he was going to call it there for a second, but he sure did. And we will have a kick here from the Averett Women's Cougars team. That was a great kick there by Kristen Clancy as she gets it upfield. Here, you just want the soccer. We just want the tween. Josephine gets it up. This is what we want. But the Ferrum defense is standing tall I'm like Andre the Giant tall down there. They are just on top of it all down there, not trying to get past that line of defense right there. If we can get a moving up there, then we're going to be talking about something. And this one looks like it's going to sail right on out of bounds back to your Averett Cougars. And Josephine Sunboom is set to throw it in. Gets it in number 12. Ooh, she looked like she turned her ankle, and she may be hurt. I saw it, and she sure did. But she's going to get up like a champ. Madison Morin, ladies and gentlemen, she's going to get up like a champ, no doubt about it. She definitely twisted a small ankle on that play. She is trying to limp it out. She is showing some fight. This Lady Cougars team is down right now. They have two people with wrapped up legs. Don't know what the reasons for it. She just twisted her ankle, but she's out there sprinting her tail off. She's ready to fight for her team as the Panthers are on attack. Only 2:15 left in this first half as we are running. And a fight for the ball here. Back to the back line for the Panthers. It may be a shot, but I don't really know. We're just going to keep on playing. And Jenny gets hit in the back there. And that was definitely a foul. I thought that was a foul. Not really the greatest play there by the Panthers. Number 25, Gabriella Kerman, just came up a little too aggressive. But I understand why. She does have energy. She's on that back line. They're not getting attacked much as this Avery defense is getting attacked. But it's okay because they're about to come now as we're coming. Here we go. Here goes our Cougars in there. We got to get it in there. Let's go, Ashley. Ashley kicks it up. May take a good bounce. That was a nice kick by Ashley Rulo. We'll take that as long as we get that goalie just some touches. Taylor Dotson on the save there. But that was a good goal kick attempt there by Ashley Rulo. We want some attempts this half as we just approach 1 minute remaining in this first half. And the Cougars can keep this at 1-0. I'm very confident they can definitely score one in the next 45. No doubt about it. As we're back on the attack. And the ball's up in the air. Anyone's grabs. Looks like it's going to get ahead to the Ferrum Panthers. And Josephine over there battling. And it's going to be out of bounds to the Ferrum. Almost said Ferrum Cougars. I'm sorry. The Ferrum Panthers. As we have 23 seconds, and it just sails all the way in the crowd. Somebody got a soccer ball on that one, and they're going right back into play. And 25, Gabrielle Carmen sends it flying. As you know what Morgan does. Morgan does best, and that's stop the ball. 3, 2, 1, and that is your half. And that is the halftime, you guys. With a 1-0 score at half, your Ferrum Panthers are on top of your Averett University Cougars. As we will be back with stats in 15 minutes and counting back on the Averett Sports Network. welcome back to the Averett Sports Network. As your Averett Cougars are down 1-0 currently to the Ferrum Panthers, but as we pick up off of a tremendous first half, lots and lots and lots of defense involved in that first half, which you cannot complain. This is our first game of the year for both teams, so you would expect both teams to bring that intensity as our girls are huddled up right now and we are ready to go, and the Ferrum Panthers girls are also huddled up and ready to go for this second half, 45 more minutes of soccer. If you're not entertained, there's no way you should be watching this, because this right here is what it's all about. Our girls look to open the season up and get ready to start off 1-0, and all we can hope for is 2 goals and no goals for the Ferrum Panthers so that we can take this win. But if we need one and we can go into overtime, we would take that as well. Our girls right here need to start off strong and hit the attack early. Hopefully they got a good rest and they look ready to go off the gate early. Ashley Rulo is now close side of the field as number 11 is already on the attack. Excuse me. That was number 11, Josephine Sunboom. And what a great throw by number 12. The Cougars are in the box. And number 7, Alina, excuse me, number 7, Aslan Shea, trying to track that loose ball down. And here it goes. Number 9, Josephine Hayes, to throw it in early. And as I did mess up earlier, now that I remember, I said that Josephine Sunboom was the one doing those corners. It was definitely Josephine Hayes. Got mixed up with those two names. Sorry for that, Miss Hayes. I corrected you right now. Now the Cougars are back on the attack. Cougars throw in right here on the side, on the far side. It's going to look like Josephine Hayes is going to throw this in for the Cougars once again, as we're only 1 minute and 30 seconds into this game so far. This half so far, as the Cougars are trying to be on attack. As now it's completely pitch dark outside. It is 8:30 almost, and the lights on Daly Field are shining at its brightest. The ball takes a couple bounces to the middle of the field. Ferrum skips it close side. Back to number 23, Ayana Virgin. To number 5. Excuse me, that was not number 5 that I got, but we know who's going to get this. Miss Morgan Deals. Back to kick it away as the Ferrum Panthers get a foot on it first. Back to number 5, Kristen Clancy, who just kicks it out of bounds. And it's looking like number 16 for the Panthers are going to throw it in, Miss Victoria Wagner. Good defense there by number 12, Jennifer Sylvia. And the Cougars called for a handball. I thought I saw it as well, but the ref did not see it and scooped up for another. Miss Morgan Deals. She does what she does best all the time. There's no doubt about that there. As she boots this one away again. And her kicks are looking a little stronger. I know she got some rest, so she's ready to go, just like the rest of our girls. Up the field, number 10, Emily Meter, who's trying to turn it. And the Panthers kick it out of bounds. And just to let you guys know, also, the Averett women's volleyball team is hosting its 25th annual Cougar Classic this weekend as they are taking on Bob Jones right now, and I will get you a score as soon as possible on how they are doing when I get the chance. And also that our Averett men's soccer team started the season off today as well, earlier before this game as they took on the Guilford College Quakers as they fell 3-1 in that matchup. But a very good game. Some missed opportunities there for the men's team that I know they will capitalize on later in the season. Like I said, it's still early. It's still the first game of the season. So many teams have so much to do. And what a skip. What a cross across field for the Panthers. But nothing goes their way when so happened. As the ball is far side corner in the box. Skip out of here by number 5, Kristen Clancy. And right now, our women's volleyball team is in a matchup with Bob Jones University. The Cougars won the first set 25-22. The Bob Jones won the second set 25-22 as well. And right now, it is 15-13 in the third. 16-14, in the third set. Bob Jones is winning by 2 points currently in the third set. So our women's volleyball team is in a dogfight right now, and they look to want to get out of this one victorious as they can start their Cougar Classic and their weekend off with a bang to start off 1-0. And now I'll get you some live stats from this beautiful soccer game that we have going on right now as the Ferrum Panthers cross it across field. Potential offsides almost. Didn't get the call, though. Battle down there. Josephine Hayes is battling. I told you guys earlier, I've never seen anyone on defense like her. And the Panthers just sneak it in. That is looking like, I cannot see her number. I want to say they did not count it. It was offsides. Yes, it was offsides. Did not think that was that didn't look right over there, but they did not count it. So there's offsides to the Panthers there. Looks exactly like what happened in that boys game earlier. Ashley Rouleau as she's dribbling the ball very fast. As the Panthers get a good look upfield. Number 2, she's going to shoot. Good defense by Morgan Deals. I told you guys earlier, she is the truth. Nothing but it. She looks great out there today as she is getting busy on that. Great shot by number 2, Frances Best. She looked like she had one for the books there. Get it out, get it out. Is what the coach says. Another shot. Just to the right. What a shot there by the Panthers. She took a deep one. And as I'm going to update these stats right from what I heard, this is what I have so far on the live stats. Goals, 1-0. Your Ferrum. Assists, none for both teams. Shots, the Panthers with 14 shots. The Cougars with the 1 shot in this game. If the Cougars want to get in this game, they're going to have to take a little more shots. I tell you what, tell you what, 9 shots on goal to 1 shot to the Cougars for the Panthers. 4 corners for the Panthers, 2 for the Cougars. No cards in the game. 3 fouls on the Panthers, 1 on the Cougars. 4 offsides by the Panthers, none on the Cougars. And Morgan has 8 saves on the day, and Taylor Dotson has 1 save on the day. So both goalies are doing very good as the Panthers are in the position. They're in the box, and they score another. That is going to be, some Cougars are looking for offsides. That is going to be, can I see the number? I'm following her. She's of course not turning where I can see her number at all. Sorry for this. I'll be right back to get that number because I want to get you guys the right information. Be right back. And I'm back, and that was number 21, Alex Matson, as the 5'3" junior out of Virginia Beach has scored her first goal on the season, and she is happy about that one as your Ferrum Panthers are now up 2-0. Panthers back on the attack. The Cougars led that one. I feel get away. A lot of people were in the box there. And like I said earlier, when the Cougars get people in the box, it's just so much better. Like when they take their corners, it looks so much better as they cross it over to Perez. And 16 on the steal there, Victoria Wagner, as she kicks it ahead. And, wow, I tell you what, Josephine Hayes is not for any of that. She is not going to play any games. She is going to hunt down every ball. She's going to play the best defense that she can all day, all game, as she's played every single minute of this game. And the Panthers are back in the box. And they score another. And this one looks like it's number 16, Victoria Wagner. I believe that's who it is. So that is now 3 goals on the scoreboard for the Panthers. They are just attacking the Cougars, who look a little tired right now and a little winded. And our Cougars have great defense. But, oh, excuse me, that was not number 16. That was definitely number 15. And that is Casey Raggett. And I believe that is her second on the day. That is definitely her second on the day, Casey Raggett with 2. She's going to be looking for her third one. She's going to try to get herself a hat trick today as the ball sails out of bounds. As the Lady Cougars are currently down 3-0 with 33:30 to go in this game. And the Panthers just look like they're after the ball with a lot more intensity than our Cougars right now. Now, I know that has something to do with our Cougars being a little tired. And Ashley Rulo gets that ball away, and she's tracking it down. She's going to play her heart out right now, and she's going to run into somebody. And he's going to give that ball to the Panthers. Definitely thought it was out of bounds on the Panthers, but he get it down. Ashley Rulo is playing her heart out right now, just like the rest of our Cougars. But we just look a little sluggish and tired to the ball right now, as the Panthers look like they're just going to try to pour it on and just get there faster right now. It's 21, gets it again. She looks like she wants to shoot it, but it's going to be back to number 12 this time. And there goes a save by Morgan Deals, who has a ton of shots today. For her only to give up 3 goals right now, she's had about 15 shots on goal. That's fair. That's not very bad. She's been busy all single day. Back to Emily Meter. She tries to get it up. Nobody was there. And I told you this Ferrum back line has just not been as busy as they should be. The Lady Cougars can't seem to get a attack going as good as they want to go, as they planned. And ball far side, it looks like it's going to sell out of bounds, but it stays in. Back in the middle to Josephine Sunburn. Back up to Stitchell. Stitchell sends it away. Gets it up. And it's a free ball over to 16. And Panthers are just trying to play keep away right now. Get it up when they can. Let the time come to them. Ashley Rulo with the kickback to Joanna Stitchell. Stitchell kicks it up. Hesitates. Kicks it up to Perez. Perez dribbling the ball. Good move by Perez there. She gets it up. Runs into a defender. Excuse me. Back to number 12, Madison Marine. As we got a sub, and it looks like a player is cramping up on the sidelines. I will let you know. We'll get back to you as soon as possible on that. Looks like it was Josephine Sunburn. It's like she is cramping up over there. I will get back to you on her status. And we made a sub for Adriana Perez as number, trying to see close side, number 13. Jennifer Silva is in the game for the Cougars now. And it's not offsides because it's really close. And it's another one for the Panthers, as it looked like they got a foot on it, as it looks like Morgan got a hand on it, but it just didn't go all the way. And I want to say that was her again, number 15, Casey Reggett. And if I believe that is right, I believe that is a hat trick for her today, as she has scored 2 goals this half, and she scored the only goal in the first half for the Panthers. And I will check as soon as I get that back, as I am checking the live stats in a minute. Joanna Stitchell sends it away, as the score is now 4-0 with 29 to go. Good move here by Miss Silva. And that is another shot, but that is good. That is no good. And that is right. That is 3 for Casey Raggett on the day. She has 3 goals. That is a hat trick for her. And I will want to see how she did last season. And as I pick up this, and last season she played in 17 games, as she is now checking out of this game with 28-18 to go. She had only 4 goals last season and 7 assists. So that is a big differential. And She is ready to score the ball this year. She only had 4 all last year, so she's going for 3 today. And 12 sends it away. Number 12, Kayla Lentini, and skips it across the field. But as I was saying, yes, Miss Casey Raggett only had 4 goals last season, so she is trying to pick up on where she left off, and they send another shot at the goal. As the Ferrum College Panthers did lose their top 2 scorers last year due to this fact that they were seniors. That led Casey Raggett to be who she is today and ready to play some soccer this year. It looks like an offsides was called here. As we can hear, some of these Cougar fans still trying to cheer on our Lady Cougars. They are right where they need to be. Down 4-0 here with 26:48 to go. If they can just get some shots at the goal, I can promise you they can get some points. But the hard part is going to be for them is getting down as they're cutting this thing down, and it's starting to look a little fatigued as we get a sub in here for the Lady Cougars. As I will pick you guys up on that volleyball game score as I was talking earlier. If you do not know, the Cougar Classic is going on. If you're just tuning in, the Cougar Classic is going on, and our Lady Cougar volleyball team is facing Bob Jones currently right now. And I will check in to see how they are doing really soon. They also do play tomorrow, so tune into that all day tomorrow. Cougar Classic going on, and cheer on our Lady Cougars. And right now, our Lady Cougars pulled out a big one in the third set to go up 2-1 in their, there's a miss there, in their series against Bob Jones. As I said earlier, the Lady Cougars won the first set 25-22. Bob Jones pulled out the second set with the same exact score, 25-22. And our ladies won that set by 27-25, as our Lady Cougars fought hard and worked for that win right there. So they are currently up 2-1 right now. So with them going into their fourth set, they're going to look to close out this and end Bob Jones with this next set at all. And it's a shot, and it's a mosh pit down there, and Morgan just comes up with it. Wow, she just ran everyone over and just got to it, and she saved another goal. As I said earlier, the Ferrum Panthers are just at the goal and just making everything happen for them right now. And I know that is one thing. As I watched the men's game earlier, shots at the goal are crucial in this game, and shots at the goal and capitalizing are even more crucial because, as I said earlier, our boys team looked very, 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 very good earlier, and they just could not capitalize on some things. And I said that due to this being their first game, that they will get better and they will be a good, solid team to reckon with when this season comes later. As we have another 2 subs coming in for the Ferrum Panthers. I am sorry once again, if you are just now listening. It is very, very, very hard for me to read some of these numbers. The black on the gold is very pretty, but the numbers and the hair is just not a good combination, especially at night. Only when the back is turned am I able to see great. Here are the Averett Cougars on the attack. Here's number 12. She's on the attack. Number 12, Madison Moore on attack. This is what we like to see with it from the Averett Cougars. up ahead and just too far ahead of Emily Meter as she tried to get to that one. And as I'm keeping up on my phone again, once again, the volleyball score is now 5-2, Bob Jones in the fourth set. And I am sorry for the false information, but online it said that the Cougars have won it, but on the live broadcast it says that Bob Jones has won it. I will get back to you as soon as I figure out who won that third set up there. But as we continue play, the Ferrum Panthers are back on the attack as they get it cut upfield, and the Cougars kick it out of bounds. As the Panthers have it, and once again, Kristen Clancy doing what she does best. I know she's giving her all. This is her first game of her collegiate career, and I know she's going to give her all every second out there, just like her teammates are right now. The Lady Cougars are fighting hard, I can tell you that right now, but due to some knick-knack injuries and due to a short bench, it is going to be very, 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 very hard for them, especially their first game back, not all the way in full shape, to just go out there and run for 90 minutes. That's hard for anybody that's even in good shape. As I was wrong, it is 2-1 Bob Jones. They won 27-25. Sorry for the wrong information on that. So our Lady Volleyball Cougars are down 2-1 in the sets, and it is currently, it's got to be, there's no foul on that play. Just a hard hit there, looked like. But she got right up and kept playing. Sorry, can't see that number over here either. It's kind of the navy blue number is a little dark on that side of the field, with it being dark out. But those white on whites for the Averett Cougars, I love it. I love the all white icy affair from the Averett Cougars, who's moving left to right on your screen, with the Ferrum Panthers on the black on black moving right to left on your screen. Good defense by number 5, Kristen Clancy, once again, who I said has been all over the field all day and night long. She's playing her heart out. As we coming up on 20 minutes left in this half, the score is still 4-0 Ferrum Panthers. As the corner's coming, and the Cougars get it out, but shot at the goal, a little wide right. So no worries there. Morgan's just going to scoop this one up after the out of bounds and have a free kick here. Or, excuse me, have a goal kick here. And the Panthers have been on this side of the 30 all night long. The attack they have is crucial. I would like to know how many upperclassmen they have on their team. And they have 11 out of about 22 upperclassmen. So having half the team as upperclassmen is very good. That means for every underclassman, there could be an upperclassman to take them under their wing and talk to them as the corner kick sails out of bounds after a wild kick. It's for another goal kick by Morgan. And like I was saying, in another sub by the Ferrum Panthers, it is such a big deal to have good leadership and seniors and upperclassmen on your team. It takes your team a far way. And as I was saying, for the girl that has the hat trick today, Casey Raggett, she is a junior. She is considered an upperclassman. She has been doing this for 2 years now. She only has one more year left after this one. So she's going to make all the most of it right here. And with that being said, she came out and had herself a game against the Cougars tonight. But the Cougars are not backing away at all. They're still fighting to the end. And we see the potential in the Cougars. But they just look a little gassed to me right now. In spurts, they're playing so hard, but the ball is just not bouncing their way tonight at all. As miscommunication goes on. Some people thought the ball was in. Some people thought the ball was out. Refs not blowing a whistle, but giving a flag late is what I'm seeing. So let's see. Yes, it was indeed out. So that's why people stopped. Okay. And the Panthers kick it out of bounds for yet another goal kick. And Morgan kicks it out, and now the Cougars are on the attack, and they just can't seem to get it where they can get it going. As where the Panthers are getting it in the box, inside the box a lot tonight. And here comes a corner kick for the Panthers, which I would believe is their, I want to say either 7th or 8th one tonight. That is not the best number. And she almost put that in. Do not know who that was, but that was a beautiful corner kick. Great defense on the backside, but I want to say Ashley Rulo, but I do not remember. But tremendous defense as Ashley Rulo steps in again and kicks it out. I do not know who exactly that was. I want to say it was Ashley Rulo that blocked that ball backside because Morgan got pushed to the front by the front defender. And she was the only one back there, as they call offsides, to save that ball, or that would have been a corner kick goal, which you do not see very often. So when you see it, it is a thing of beauty. Good defense by the Cougars there as we're approaching just under 15 minutes to play. Out of bounds towards the Cougars. And to keep you back up to date with that volleyball score, the Bob Jones University is up 14-6 in the fourth set as out of bounds on the Cougars to the Panthers, as they are already up 2-1, looking to close out Our Lady Cougars here. But Our Lady Cougars are nothing to go back down on this. And they, as soon as I said it, they score a point right away. As Ashley Rulo stops another one. She's playing very, very, very good in the second half, getting back on defense and going very, very hard. As we have another throw in here on the far side of the field. The ball seems to stay on the far side a lot in this game, I tell you. And Excuse me once again. It is very hard to read the numbers that far away, especially at nighttime. And the ball just stays on that side. And 24 looks up, and it's as a offsides was called, but the other ref didn't see it. These refs may not be on the same page, it looks like, because he called offside a long time ago, and he did not blow this dead. But offsides was called. As we hit 9 o'clock, we have 12:25 left in this game. Your score, your Lady Cougars, 0. Ferrum Panthers, 4. As the Panthers head it. And Ashley Ruller turns and gets it upfield. And he calls that. Oh, yeah, it did hit Ashley last. Okay, I see that now. Hit Ashley last. Going to Adriana Perez, gets it up. Good move by Perez. Throws it behind her back. Looking beautiful. Perez with 3 goals on the season. 3 goals on the season. 3 goals on the season last season. And she gets pushed down. There it is. I knew that had to be a foul. Joanna Stitcher just got hammered to the ground. And she got rewarded for it because the ref definitely caught a foul in that play, as we get a free kick right here from Kristen Clancy. As you can still hear your Cougar fans down here telling their ladies to work right here because she can believe in them just like I do, as Clancy sends this one away. And it just looks like the Panthers are to every ball first right now. And if we can get some girls, it goes up. And it's going to be a goal kick. It's a little too far up. As our Averett Cougars were to that one first. As it, I believe that is Emily Meter over there. You know, she's back on what I saw a tremendous season last season, as she scored 3 goals as well as Adriana Perez. Now with just under 10 to play, the Averett Cougars are throwing in. What a great throw in as they're inside the box. Here's where the Lady Cougars can succeed if they can get to the ball. The Panthers kick it up. Rulo's going to kick it. Oh, she just missed. She just misses it. Good try. Now she's going to get back on D, and she is just walking this girl down. She definitely did her thing there and got to the ball. Good defense here. And none other than Morgan Deals to pick it up and do what she does best. Good job by Ashley there to make the defender take a shot she did not want to shoot. As it looks like we have a sub for the Cougars. She's not going to come in yet. Our Cougars are down inside, out, just a tad bit outside the box in the corner here. And the ball gets kicked out of bounds. As our Cougars finally get that sub in, looks like those Ferrum Panthers are going to make a sub for their freshman goalkeeper, 5'10", from Forest, Virginia. Miss Allie Austin, time. Congrats on your first time in a collegiate game. As I, excuse me, as she is finally in getting her some play time today. Freshman goalkeeper, good to learn from a senior goalkeeper. So Allie Austin is going to be asked to play some minutes next year as Taylor Dotson is done for the day, and she did great. Corner from Josephine. Kick. Oh, shot by 12. Miss Madison Maureen, and she looked good there. She shot it. Got blocked. Ferrum kicked it up. She kicked it up. Good sprint. As I'm going to go back to the Bob Jones broadcast to see how our girls are doing. And it looks like Bob Jones has taken the game and won it 3-1 versus our Cougars. But our Lady Volleyball Cougars will be back in action tomorrow. Right, faster than you know it, back in action tomorrow, ready to go back and get that win tomorrow. As that sun sails out of bounds, and it is now 6:40 left in this soccer game on the night. And Deal sends this one off. Ashley Rulo with the play. Got knocked down a little bit. Joanna Stitchell in there to make some action happen. Also, Kayla Cisco to make some action happen. As Stitchell sends this one away. As our Cougars are playing their hearts out right now. Indeed they are, as it now is on the near side of the field. As earlier I said, we couldn't even get it on this side of the field. Now it's all action on the near side of the field. Crazy how this soccer game works. As the Cougars are trying to run it down, the Ferrum Panthers kicked that one away. And the Cougars throw it in as they're looking for They're looking for their first goal of the night. They are inside the box now. This is what you want. We're gonna get a shot here. Far left from Miss Meter, as she did get a shot on the goal. That is what we can take. And we do have some subs coming in for the Panthers. Steal some more. As she slides in front. I tell you what, Morgan Deals, only a sophomore. She is about that life. She gets it going. Us Cougars are happy to have her for 2 more years on this team. As the Panthers are to the ball, they try to get it up. Ashley Rulo there kicks it out of bounds. As we have 3:25 left on this clock. Kicking and counting. And our Cougars throw it in here. Back to the Cougars for another throw-in. And here come our Cougars. Throwing it in again. Can't see who that throw-in was. That was number 12. Madison Marine. She gets a good stop there on the ball. Good move there by Madison. Kicks it to Rulo. Rulo shoots. Oh, no, she did not shoot. Excuse me. She passed it. Ball kicked back out. Cougars on the attack. Good move there by Meter. Just couldn't finish it through. As we're approaching 1 minute to go here on Daly Field in our last game of the day. 1 minute left. Our Lady Cougars are down 0-4 here. And unless this is the miracle minute, Our Lady Cougars will fall to 0-1 today. But picked up on a good, and Ashley Rulo picks up the foul. But they're going to pick up from this and learn that, excuse me, and learn that they got to get in that box, because they are in this box now and they are making some things shake. And it's a shot. Goal! Wow! What a shot! Wow! What a shot from number 5, Kristen Clancy. Wow! What a goal. Off the foul from Ashley Rulo, she takes the free kick and scores it from at least the 30 or the 35. That is what I'm talking about. That a way to end the game. I told you these Cougars, they just needed to get it on their side of the field. Playing defense all night is going to make you tired. I promise you. You playing D all night, and there's going to be a stoppage of the time for some reason. And she's going to get another kick here. I bet it. She's going to shoot it from midfield this time. What is she going to do with this one? She shoots it up. And the Panthers get it out. But 1-4 as we score. As you can see, the Cougars are definitely gassed and tired from that long, hard match. 90 minutes of straight working and straight pounding and straight playing D and trying on the offensive end. The Cougars now fall to 0-1. Nothing to hurt conference play because the Ferrum Panthers are in the ODAC. The ODAC will fall. The ODAC will go to, the Panthers will go to 1-0 on the season. Like I said, this is the first game. The Cougars look good. If they can get back in that box, they are going to be something to reckon with. Those girls can score the ball. Shout out to Kristen Clancy as she scored a deep one. Let me see how many she put in the goal last season while I'm here. And she did not score at all last season. So that goal right there was something she looked forward to. She was hype about it, and I was hype about it. But that's all for this one on the Averett Sports Network. Your Lady Cougars 1, Ferrum Panthers 4.